On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous is written as a letter to the narrator's mother. She cannot read English. Ocean Vuong tells you this almost immediately, and then he keeps writing anyway. Most readers treat this as a lyrical choice, a poetic frame for a memoir-like novel about a Vietnamese-American boy, his refugee mother, his grandmother's war trauma, his first love, his discovery of his own queerness. All of that is in the book, but none of it is the point. The point is the form itself. Little Dog, the narrator, is writing to someone who will never read what he writes. He knows this. He says it plainly. And then he documents everything. His mother's violence, her tenderness, his addiction, his grief, knowing she will never receive it. Why would someone do that? The easy answer is that Vuong is writing for us, the English-speaking readers who can receive what his mother cannot. The letter is a literary device, a way to make confession feel intimate. But that reading lets us off too easily. It makes us the intended audience. It makes the mother a prop. The harder answer is that Vuong is doing something more uncomfortable. He's documenting a relationship in the exact language that makes it impossible to share. Every sentence Little Dog writes is a sentence his mother cannot access. The intimacy is built on exclusion. This isn't an accident. Vuong came to English as a refugee. His mother worked in nail salons, never fully acquired the language of the country that took them in. English became the language Little Dog used to escape, to education, to poetry, to a world his mother couldn't follow him into. The letter isn't a bridge, it's proof of the gap. There's a scene where Little Dog describes his mother beating him as a child. The violence is real, documented in precise detail, but he's documenting it in a language she cannot read. He's telling everyone except her. He's processing his trauma in the exact medium that keeps her outside of his processing. And here's what most reviews miss. Little Dog knows this is a kind of betrayal. He says so. He writes about his mother's body, her pain, her rage, her tenderness, knowing she cannot consent to being seen this way. The letter form doesn't soften this, it sharpens it. We often talk about immigrant literature as a story of translation, the child who bridges two worlds, who explains one culture to another. Vuong refuses that. Little Dog doesn't translate his mother into English. He renders her in a language that captures her completely while remaining completely inaccessible to her. The gorgeous prose everyone praises isn't decoration. It's the mechanism of separation. Every beautiful sentence is a sentence his mother cannot pass. The lyricism isn't a gift to her. It's a gift to us, at her expense. This is what makes the book devastating rather than merely beautiful. Vuong isn't celebrating the immigrant story of a boy who found his voice. He's documenting the cost of that voice. English gave him everything: education, art, the ability to render his own life in language. And English took something from his relationship with his mother that cannot be returned. The title comes from a moment near the end. On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous. It sounds like an affirmation, but in context, it's an elegy. We're gorgeous briefly, and then we're gone, and the people who loved us are left holding whatever fragments we gave them. Little Dog's mother will never hold this fragment. She'll never read what her son saw when he looked at her. She'll never know how he understood her pain, her sacrifice, her failures. He wrote it all down, and it will never reach her. The letter isn't for the mother. It was never for the mother. It's a monument to everything that cannot be said between two people who love each other across a language neither of them chose.